Hello and welcome everybody, what is going on? So we have just beaten PSV away 2-1 in a game that was honestly very difficult. Very difficult in a lot of sense, very difficult in terms of the referee, watching the referee make decisions, very difficult in terms of looking at what was happening in the game, looking at how they defended, looking at how we attacked. Overall, it was a very good match though. It was a very entertaining, and I'd say it was pretty end-to-end considering, what most was expected. Most expected, obviously, this game to be much more one-sided. I think a few people, I saw a few people say that we we're going to win 4-1, and I was always in the camp that, no, it's not going to be that case. We're going to play against PSV away, and they are pretty good. And today honestly showed that they are pretty good. So it's actually a bit of a shame that obviously now they won't progress in the Champions League, but that's just how the Champions League is, you either win or you lose, and that's just how football is. But let's actually get into the match. So where should I begin? Where should I begin? Now, honestly, normally you guys that have been here know that I don't really talk that much about referees until I actually feel that they were really bad. Unless that is the case, I don't speak about them. And today I do have to mention the referees. First of all, the goal that PSV score was crazy. It's crazy to say the least. You have a player that's offside by 5 or 6 good meters, right? It's not just it's just a close decision. He was literally offside from there to here. So you're looking at that, you're thinking, what's going on there? Like, a referee, why are you not giving that? And I still don't know why the referee didn't give that. More like the linesman, why the linesman didn't give that. But the linesman for me was very poor today. Then a penalty in the first half, that penalty shot for us that isn't given. Lewandowski is being grabbed. Obviously, that should have been a penalty. Second half, we should have gotten a penalty as well, I believe. But at the end, it didn't matter. It was just one of those moments where you're like, what's going on here? Like, why are the referees and why are the linesmen so bad today? And it was just a bit of a shame, because normally come the result, whatever it is, as long as it's good football. But I don't really like having to talk about referees because they're supposed to be invisible. That's how you're supposed to view them. But that wasn't the case today. But Lewandowski, a player who has done really well in the last match, and obviously really well today. I have to give him props here for today, because he's been pretty quiet for a few weeks now, but today he just showed his class again. Second game in a row that he showed his class. This time it wasn't with Robin. This time it was just him. But still, I'm really impressed with what he's done today. I'm really impressed with how he played today. And honestly, I'm hoping he's going to keep it up, because he was absolutely fantastic today. We had 23 shots today. I pass. We had a 70% possession. Which is quite good, it's quite good, but most of the possession was in dangerous area. We did try to go forward. In the first half, though, what really bothered me was that every time we did have the ball, we had players making runs, especially Müller, especially Lewandowski, and Robin. Kimmich a few times as well. We had players making the runs, but nobody picked up on the runs, and ultimately it just turned up that, they were just running for the fun of it, and there was not much coming from it. But in the second half, we really went for it. We increased the pressure once Coman and once Costa came in, and we played a 4-4-2. It really looked much better. Obviously, it wasn't the best day for Robin today, but I get into my full match ratings, my full player ratings. But it wasn't the best day for Robin today. But Coman and Costa, especially Costa, he was absolutely fantastic today. He came on, had that calmness, had that drive to go forward as well. And Müller and Lewandowski. Müller, I thought, was really quiet in the first half. Once he switched over to a 4-4-2, he started much better. Once he was in the center, he was much better. He looked for space. He tried to find space. Then you look at Costa, as I mentioned, he was absolutely fantastic today when he came on. He was brilliant. Every time he got the ball, you get that calmness about him that he really didn't have last season, where he gets the ball, he just analyzes everything. He's like, okay, what's my best situation? What's the best thing I could do here? He doesn't go for the cross every single time. You look at the second goal that we scored, that Lewandowski scored. He had the awareness to go inside, wait till Alaba made the run, and then pass it to Alaba, who'd be totally free, so that Alaba then could cross it into Lewandowski. And that was a very simple goal if you look at it in all aspects, but it just requires that kind of observation, which he really showed today. So he has been really impressive so far, and I am really liking what I'm seeing from him so far. Unfortunately for us, Atletico Madrid beat Rostov 2-1, so that means that we'll have to beat Atletico Madrid if we really want that first position. It was a bit of a shame, but because they scored in the last minute, so it's a bit of a shame, but it is what it is. Now we're moving on to the next match, obviously. But overall, today's match was actually really good. I thought the goals that we had, obviously the first one being a penalty, and then the second one by Lewandowski, as I mentioned already, with Costa, Alaba, and then Lewandowski. And I thought Lewandowski, like I said, he was absolutely on fire today. There was this one moment that he had where he got the ball with his back face to goal, flicks it over the defender, and then places it into the corner. But unfortunately, he hits the crossbar and then the post. Which, if that would have gone in, honestly, that could have probably won the Puskás award. But that's not to be, not this time. He'll score our next one, and he'll keep that goal and score it for the next one. But that's just the way it is. That's just my thoughts on the game. Tell me what you guys think of this game. I thought overall, I think it was a good game, but the referees were an absolute joke, and I don't like seeing that. But that's just my take though on the game. Tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. As always, please you can rate, comment, and subscribe. Peace out, and have a nice day. Bye.